with $3,699 on the line for the Zephyrus G16 and $3,499 for the Raider 18 Max HX. Which one, if any, can justify its price? The Raider Max uses an Intel Core Ultra 9 290HX Plus with 24 cores, while the ROG Zephyrus has an Ultra 9 386H and 16 cores. You get a higher 2.7 GHz base frequency on the Raider Max, though the Zephyrus is built on a 2 nm process versus 3 nm. In real workloads like editing or heavy multitasking, the Raider Max's extra cores and higher frequency deliver smoother performance. You get 2,885 single-core and 17034 multi-core in Geekbench 6 versus 3459 and 23055 on Raider Max. Cinebench 2024 scores are 129 single and 1274 multi for ROG Zephyrus, while Raider Max posts 146 and 2345. Choosing Raider Max means you're demanding tasks finish faster, whether it's code compiling or heavy creative work. Coming off its benchmarks win, Raider Max also gives you a GeForce RTX 5070 Ti instead of a 5060, both dedicated GPUs. That means 12 GB of VRAM versus 8 GB, and a huge leap from 18.4 to 37.4 teraflops. So your games and creative apps should run smoother and handle bigger projects without slowing down. You're choosing between a 16-inch OLED on the ROG Zephyrus and an 18-inch mini LED on the Raider Max, so your workspace and movies feel more immersive on the larger screen, while OLED gives deeper blacks but mini LED gets brighter. The Raider Max's 3840 by 2400 resolution means sharper images and more room for multitasking than the Zephyrus's 2560 by 1600. While the Zephyrus offers a 240 Hz refresh rate versus 120 Hz on the Raider Max, for most streaming and creative work, the Raider Max's bigger, sharper display makes more of a difference day to day. Brightness is the biggest difference here, with 500 nits on the ROG Zephyrus and 1000 nits on Raider Max, so sunlight or harsh indoor lighting won't wash out your screen as easily on the Raider Max. Neither offers a touchscreen, so navigation stays traditional no matter which you pick. Both support HDR, but it's Dolby Vision on the Zephyrus and HDR10 on Raider Max, which is unlikely to change your daily experience much. The Zephyrus uses a glossy screen at 189 pixels per inch, while Raider Max goes matte with a sharper 252 pixels per inch, making text and details clearer and reducing reflections in bright spaces. A 99.9 watt-hour battery in the Raider Max edges out the Zephyrus's 90 watt-hour, but not much in practice. Raider Max also charges at 400 watts versus 250 watts, so you spend less time plugged in between sessions. Both use USB-C, and that's on top of the brightness win a moment ago. ROG Zephyrus gives you 16 GB of RAM as standard, while Raider Max doubles that to 32 GB at this price. You get LPDDR5X memory in the Zephyrus and DDR5 in the Raider Max, but that difference is unlikely to matter day to day. Only Raider Max lets you upgrade memory after purchase, so you can adapt if your multitasking needs grow. You get 1 TB of storage as standard at this price, with both using SSD, M.2, drives, and NVMe support. Both the ROG Zephyrus and Raider Max let you upgrade storage later if you need more space. There is no practical difference between them for local storage or future expansion in the base configuration. That's now 7 wins for Raider Max, but here, ROG Zephyrus is much lighter at 1.85 kilograms versus 3.6 kilograms, and thinner at 16.4 millimeters compared to 32.05 millimeters, so carrying it all day feels far less bulky and tiring. Both use aluminum builds, so you aren't giving up premium materials either way. If you want a laptop that actually disappears in your bag, Zephyrus changes your daily routine more than the numbers suggest. Wi-Fi 7 is standard on both, so your wireless speed and reliability are matched no matter which you choose. Bluetooth 6.0 on the Zephyrus and 5.4 on the Raider Max are close enough that you won't notice a difference day to day. Both offer 2 USB 4.0 ports, but Thunderbolt 4 on the Zephyrus and Thunderbolt 5 on the Raider Max are unlikely to change your routine unless you use very high-end peripherals. Each has an audio jack, so you can plug in headphones or a mic without adapters either way. Both laptops offer a backlit island keyboard and 1.7mm key travel, so daily typing comfort is matched. Raider Max adds a numpad, which makes entering numbers much easier if your work involves spreadsheets or data. Webcam quality is the same at 1080p FHD, but only Raider Max includes a fingerprint reader for faster logins. With Raider Max offering both a numpad and fingerprint sensor, it gives you more flexibility throughout your day. You get one CPU option on each, but ROG Zephyrus offers 16GB, 32GB, and 64GB RAM, while Raider Max gives you 32GB, 64GB, and 128GB. Both let you pick 1TB, 2TB, or 4TB storage, so Raider Max's extra RAM choice means more flexibility if your needs change. ROG Zephyrus costs $3,699 and Raider Max is $3,499, a $200 difference that doesn't decide much here. ROG Zephyrus comes in white or black, while Raider Max is only black, but Raider Max won 9 categories to Zephyrus's 1 for design. You can find both prices linked in the description below. ROG Zephyrus is for anyone who values a truly portable, stylish machine and cares about design above all else. It's slim, light at 1.85 kilograms, and looks sharp on any desk or in a bag. If you demand the absolute best in performance, graphics, or a higher resolution screen, skip ROG Zephyrus. The main reason to hesitate: it ships with just 16GB RAM at this price, which limits heavy multitasking. Raider Max is built for those who demand the absolute best in raw performance, graphics power, and a stunning 18-inch mini LED display with a sharp 3840 by 2400 resolution and 1000 nits brightness. If you want top-tier specs, more RAM out of the box, and longer battery life, this is the machine to get. Skip Raider Max if you care about portability or a sleeker chassis. The thicker, heavier build at 3.6 kilograms makes it the bulkier laptop to carry daily. Which would you pick, the ROG Zephyrus or the Raider Max, and why? Drop a comment, like the video, and subscribe to Computer Matrix for more honest laptop comparisons.